We've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
You heard a man, the love controller, the love I cannot charge you. I might let the journey begin.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
On second down, it's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. He was looking for George Pickens there. Now it's going to be third down.
Yeah, here we go. Right to wide.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big connection from Dak to CD. 47 yards. They'll come up here first and 10. Now it's Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Yeah, here we go.
Second down, Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
That's good for our Cowboys. First down.
They'll run. It's Williams. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Here we go. What do you think?
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Come on, set.
Throwing to begin is Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here's third and 2.
It's a gain of a yard.
From the gun, it's Love. And And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Love. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Red, 38.
On 4th down, Love. That is incomplete. We couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. Edger and Cooper getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
On the move, past the 40. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the 1st down, but we got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, I'd be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
Ready.
Back to throw is Love. And this ball incomplete on third down. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth
Here
down.
we go. Set. Set.
They'll go for it. Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to have the Packers first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
A gain of 11 on the play.
To throw is Love.
First down.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can fit.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Here we go. Line up. What do you think?
Now a second down throw for Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second.
Okay, ready?
Stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
Let's go. 50, green. Hut.
On first down, it's Love. Moving outside the pocket, reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Set.
To throw is Love. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. They take line.
On first and 10, Prescott. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
10 black. Ready?
Second down throw for Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Down. Yellow, 43. Blue striker. Set.
Love. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dallas.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. It'll be back up now to start this drive. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there. And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.